What is up, my fellow Chibits? Hopefully all of you are having a very, very, very good day today, no matter where you live, no matter where you are, no matter what time of day it is, no matter what time of year it is, or how many years ahead when you watch this video. I wish all of you a very good day. And so with that being said, let us begin this week's Chibit questions. Saitama versus Maro. You're a great friend of mine. But you, the troll right now, like the troll, you know for a fact there's just no way that Saitama can lose. It's just part of his character. I love Maro. He's a great character. He's very powerful, one of the most powerful characters I've seen. But Saitama would still win, because just Saitama cannot lose. It's a part of his character. It's a gag character versus a serious character. That's basically how you can look at this. And the gag character will always win. Favorite type of videos to watch on YouTube? If anime related, which ones? You know what? I'll give you both. So my favorite non-anime YouTube videos to watch, I really like to watch, Rooster Teeth. I do watch PewDiePie. And I do like Cyanide and Happiness. I like Cinema Sins. I'm just thinking of ones on the top of my head. I like Game Grumps, Game Fury, I guess Smite's channel. I check out Smite's channel and all that. Trying to think here. What other big channels am I into? Like, there's quite a few. I'm just trying to think of the big ones I, go to all the time to watch. I think that might be it, honestly. I think so. I could be wrong. Another one, anime related, I watch a lot of anime YouTubers. Like, I watch The Anime Man, I watch Gigu, I watch Lost Pause, Forever, let's see, I look at James, Sun Wukong, Sloan, a lot of anime content I look at, and it's mainly just my friends on YouTube. That's basically it. I mean, Glass Reflection as well. That's just to name a few on the top of my head I go out of my way to watch, so yeah. Will you make more episodes on the new ReZero arc, or are you going to wait for Season 2 to come out? That's a very precious holo. You caught me with that holo pic just because of how cute it is. But, will I make more videos, I'm assuming? Like, on ReZero in general? Yeah. Oh yes. I have, you know what? I'm just gonna straight up say it. I've been reading JoJo Part 5, okay? I've been saying, I'm starting JoJo Part 5. That was on the list. I finished Tower God. Speaking of Tower God, I need to get the video up on the latest chapter. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. But, anyways, I finished Tower God. Like, I caught up finally to it. And now I've started JoJo Part 5. I'm reading JoJo Part 5. And then, you know what? The next thing I might get into is ReZero. I might get back into it and start making videos. Because I need to do that. It's a great series. A fucking amazing series. So I might dive back into ReZero. But for now, though, I'm just gonna be honest, it's JoJo Part 5 time. That's the time I've, delayed that long enough. I did promise it, and I'm starting JoJo Part 5. I've been reading it quite a bit, so, yeah. Maybe after I'm done with it, and I'm done with Part 5, depending on where it goes, I'll do ReZero. How would you want the final fight in Gintama to be? 1v1 with Gintoki versus Utsuro, or everyone versus Utsuro? Like the Hosen fight in Yoshiwara. Well, it is the final fight, and a normal shonen usually needs to be, like, Gintoki versus, or the main character versus the final villain. However, because Gintama is, like, a family-type series, like, everybody's, like, family or working together and goofy and all that, I think everyone versus Utsuro would send a better message with the series. So I would say I would really like to see everyone versus Utsuro. Have you ever went back and looked at the TG anime and realized Kaneki was already king and we never knew? Well, shit, wow. Huh. We do know that the anime, it was actually scripted by Ishida. For instance, all the stuff that was a part of the anime Ishida wanted to do, but a lot of it was scrapped. I think it was like over 200-something pages or whatever was scrapped. It was fucking ridiculous, dude. I remember making a rant video on it. Like, there was just so much to the script that was just completely scrapped thanks to Studio Clown, and I was really pissed off about that because the actual series, Season 2, Route A, could have been very good. But maybe some things that Ishida wanted to do or was doing for the future of the series was implied with the anime. This scene in particular. Have you heard about the new Gintama game? It's PlayStation 4 exclusive for now. In all honesty, I haven't heard about the new Gintama game. Is it coming to the States, or is it only going to be Japanese? Because that will determine if I get it or not. I do have a PlayStation. If it, you know, if it's actually going to get an English release, I will buy it, and I will play it. If Diane was a burrito, what would you fill her with? What the hell? Okay. I'll just take this like a normal burrito. I like beef, cheese, tomatoes, hot sauce, mainly jalapenos or habaneros, and I would like some lettuce with, olives. Who would you rather smash, Big Mom or Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice is best girl. Why do I always come up with Chibit questions on Monday/Tuesday, but forgot them on a Wednesday? Maybe it's because you might have early stages of Alzheimer's. If you get 200k subs this year, will you release a diss about the anime community? You know what? You're on. You're fucking on. Yeah. I'll make a diss vid. Now, if I do make a diss vid, I'm not going to be putting people down for the sake of putting them down, just be an asshole. But, I mean, I'll make a diss video for comedy's sake. Yeah, I would do that. I would legit do that. For 200k? I would. Yeah. I'd make that a promise if I hit it this year. Got yourself a deal. Is it weird that listening to JoJo's music is making me want to watch the anime? Not really. That happens to me all the time, actually. When I'm listening to certain songs, well, besides Tokyo Ghoul, I guess that's the only songs I listen to that I don't want to watch the anime. I actually want to read the manga more when I listen to TG, you know, music. But, in terms of music, that happens a lot to me. Actually, when I'm listening to JoJo's soundtrack, yes, I do listen to JoJo's soundtrack. I've been listening to it a lot recently since I've been reading the manga. It makes me really get into the series more. I really love listening to the anime songs of a certain manga I'm reading, but if for some reason, if I'm just listening to a song from the anime, it does make me want to go back and watch it. For example, Dead Man Wonderland. I really love the opening song of Dead Man Wonderland. It's one of my personal favorites, and every time I listen to that opening song, it makes me just want to go back and watch it. Or another example, you know, Higarashi's music. I love Higarashi's music, and every time I hear it, I want to watch the series. Dragon Ball, you know, the original Funimation music. When I hear that, I want to go back and watch, like, Gohan vs. Cell or something. Just, those are a few examples. But yes, you're just like me, and I think many others, we can say that when we listen to a song from a certain series and we like it, it makes us want to watch the original source. How does this make you feel? Japanese child actress Mana Ashida, Little Mako, was embarrassed that she couldn't pronounce, I can't even pronounce that, Del Toro's name, so he gave her special permission to call him Totoro. Oh, that's fucking adorable. That's adorable. Is this legit? Like, okay, I know there's jokes and stuff and memes and all that, but I don't know if this is true or not, but is this legit? Is this Luffy on the magazine? I think so. I believe it is Luffy on the cover. You can kind of see the straw hat and all that. I think that might even be, Boku no Hero in the back there. It could be Izuku on the back part of the cover. But still, I believe that is Luffy on the cover. And we do know that is the Shonen magazine. Because you remember, Furuto, he was reading Gintama. So it's obvious that that is Shonen Jump. But the cover most likely is Luffy since, you know, Straw Hats and, you know, One Piece is just so famous that it's just obvious that would be on the cover. And on the back, I could definitely see Boku no Hero because if I am correct, Horikoshi and Shida Sui, they do have kind of like a relationship and all that. So I do believe that Boku no Hero would definitely be there as well. But yeah, it's probably Luffy. Do you think Norman is still alive or is he definitely dead? That man is dead as fuck. And if he's not, he's being used to breed for more test tube babies. The perfect picture doesn't exist. That is a perfect picture, I will admit. What is your anime of the year so far? Boku no Hero Academia. Yeah, if it's not Boku no Hero, I would probably say I'm really loving Recreators. That would probably be my anime of the year. How do you personally feel about Black Clover? I personally don't like it. I don't like the series. I tried to read it, just couldn't get into it. It was very, very cliche. It felt like the same old thing. It tried to take so many different things from other shonen and just compress it into one series that I just didn't really enjoy it or like it at all. But I mean, if you enjoy it, go for it. Enjoy the series. But I personally, I just can't get into it. I really can't. Which one is better, Chimera Ant Arc or Marineford? Ooh. Those are probably the two of my most favorite arcs in shonen history. If we're not counting the Dark Tournament from Yu Yu Hakusho. Those two arcs are just, they stand out. They legit just stand out to me. Oh, I love both of these arcs. I know you're going to be shocked about this, but Marineford. I really love the Marineford arc. And I think what makes me love that so much is just the build up to that arc. Like with the Straw Hat splitting to Impel Down and all of that to the, you know, Amazon Lily Island. Just all the little arcs that built up to the Marineford arc. That's what made that arc just so much better. And so I would say Marineford. But if I'm going for something very, very deep with a lot of symbolism and stuff, I would go with Chimera Ant arc. But I love that arc too. But Marineford just, it stands out to me. What are some of your favorite MMO games? Just on the top of my head, Terra and World of Warcraft. Those are two big ones that just pop up into my head. Have you seen this? Chill. Who is your best girl from the current airing anime gamers? Also, keep up the great vids. Your reviews have helped me find some good stuff. Thank you so much. I'm honored you would say that. My current favorite female from gamers is probably Augury. That could easily change depending on where the show goes, but I like her more than all the others. Why aren't you verified yet? I'm assuming you're talking about the Twitter verification, not the YouTube verification. In all honesty, I have no idea. I don't know why I'm not verified. I mean, I don't know if I have to sign up or something for it, because I haven't, but I don't necessarily really care, because just verification, but, yeah, I have no idea why. Who's the most hated character of Game of Thrones that's currently alive? Cersei. Hands down Cersei. Who do you like more, Zoro or Sanji? I'm a Zoro fanboy. I like Zoro more than Sanji. Who do you personally think is the traitor in UA? Might be Mineta, or it might be Invisible Girl. Do you ever miss school? Sometimes I do miss school. I do admit, like, looking back and all that, school was a hassle. It was annoying getting up, getting on the bus, and all that type of shit. But school still, I don't know. I miss it because it felt like life was a lot easier when I was going to school. And now life just gets complicated when you're an adult. So, yeah, I do miss school. I'm not even gonna lie. I do miss it. What is the best dessert you've ever had? Probably the chocolate lava mountain cake from Disneyland when I went in Florida around like 10 to 12 years ago. Do you have any games you look forward to in the later half of 2017? Sea of Thieves, Terra if it comes out on the Xbox, and I'm also looking forward to Hello Neighbor. Oh, and also Player Unknown Battlegrounds or whatever, Pug. Do you agree? All these flavors and you had to pick salty. I don't understand the question, but I guess yes, I agree. Let's be serious. You like Osen because your own fetish, giant girls? No. I actually, no. That ain't the reason. The reason why I like Osen so much is actually the design of her character. I don't know. I just like how simple her design is, but at the same time, it's a little bit complex because of the way her hair is, but also just her outfit in general. I just like her design. It's not because she's bigger than most girls, and no, that ain't it. I just like her character design. Make a bet about who shot Furuta. I know that's not a question, it's an order. I will dislike one of my TG videos if I'm wrong. Deal? So, it's definitely Marde, and if it's not Marde, it's Hide, but since I can only choose one, I'll say Marde. Do you ever wonder what Kaneki's auntie's family is up to? They're probably dead as fuck, or they've been killed off, like, because people now know who Kaneki is, and I could assume that V might hunt them, probably take them down or something. I could definitely see that. Or they're living a normal life. I don't know. But, I believe they might eventually pop up one day, because there's just no way that Kaneki's aunt is just going to stay irrelevant for the remainder of the series. I believe when Kaneki and Toka have their child, that's when we'll finally get a lot of information on Kaneki's family. What, you know, his family was like, how his mother really was, his father, and all of that. I feel like that'll be a lot of revelation, so I feel like we'll have more focus on Kaneki's aunt and all that. So, they're probably just chilling. That one series you don't want to see a doujin of, that is You Keep It Pure. Mine's Ore Monogatari. Oh, okay, what series I don't want to see a doujin of? Because if we're going to say, like, something that lacks doujins, I would say, you know, Akame Got Killed. I mean, that lacks SDEF doujins. Like, where the fuck is those SDEF doujins? But, anyways, getting back on topic, though. A series I'd like to remain pure? You know I'm not gonna say Spots and Wolf. Anyways, let's see. Series remain pure. I think it's still pure to this day. I think Chibi Vampire. Nameless King versus Arima. Who would win? Are you serious right now? If you're talking about Nameless King from Dark Souls, that's broken. Nameless King is a god. Like, okay, I know everybody calls Arima, you know, the death god, but still, it's not the point. Arima's still technically a man. Nameless King is a god. No, you're not gonna fight a man that could just channel lightning from the sky and just rain it down. Like, you can't fight that. So, Nameless King would win. I'm sorry. Arima's great fighter. Can't stand up. You can't stand up to Nameless King. Are you still reading Dr. Stone, or did you drop it? I'm still reading Dr. Stone. Don't worry, I just don't put up, videos of it. Would you rather smash Toka or Yami from My Girlfriend is a Gal? Toka. Toka's bae. If you had a kid, would you name them after an anime character? And if so, what character? Would I name them after it? Probably not. I wouldn't probably name my actual child after an anime character, but if I did, what would I name it? Holo, if it is a girl. Either Holo, and if it's a boy, I'll name it, Killua. Gondor calls for aid. Where was Gondor when Isengard's armies were pushing our gates in at Helm's Deep? Hello, Chibi. I've been subscribed for a while, but this is my first time asking you something. What do you think that makes an adventure series so good? The journey. The journey is what makes an adventure series so good. Do you respect women? Yes. Yes, I do. Hey, Chibi, what do you think of my second drawing with ink? Damn, those eyes look really fucking good. Like, those eyes instantly just stand out. Amongst everything in your drawing, just the eyes look... They look good. I want to say that now. The eyes look good. But if I'm not talking about the eyes, the hairstyle design, I like that. I like how you did the hair and how you added, like, the 3D look effect to it, to the way the hair is going over the nose and then behind the face and all that, or covering up the other side of the face that we can't see. That's a really nice way you drew that, actually. That's a lot of depth to the picture. What do you think of this season of Game of Thrones so far, and do you have some favorite moments in this season? I think it's probably one of the most solid seasons. I know many are complaining about the season, saying it's probably one of the weakest since it's mostly action. But I would say, no, that is not the case. Actually, I feel like this is one of the strongest seasons because of just so many things we've been waiting to see for such a long time finally taking place. The dragons have a lot more focus. The Dothraki is fighting and all that. We get to see, everybody meeting each other. For instance, Jon Snow getting to meet the Dragon Queen, Dany. And, I mean, there's just been so many wonderful moments throughout the season. I really can't say what is my favorite. The entirety of the new season of Game of Thrones is probably my favorite. It's been non-stop good moment after good moment throughout the season. Chibi, have you seen this? Chibi's mood when he was watching the episode with Kaneki getting tortured. Well, I did say I had a tragedy boner. What's the most cringy outfit you've ever had to wear? What are your thoughts on the Defenders? Also, who's your favorite? Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, or Iron Fist? I'm glad you asked this, because I actually finished the Defenders yesterday. How do I feel about it? It was very short. It was very short. Only 8 episodes, which was very surprising. I figured it'd be much longer than that, but, it was good. I'm glad that it wasn't just Iron Fist in it, because I didn't really like Iron Fist show. Yeah, I could see why many didn't like Iron Fist. I didn't like Iron Fist, the show on Netflix. But, I really love Luke Cage. He just stands out for me, and I love Daredevil, too. Jessica Jones is great, too. I loved her season with Kilgrave. But my favorite is Daredevil. I just like his personality and what he stands for, and how he's always treading that line of, good or evil, accidentally killing someone. So I would say Daredevil. He's my favorite. But if I'm doing second place, I would probably say Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist. But Iron Fist, he's just trash. I'm sorry, he's just trash. So, yeah. Defenders, though, overall, was a good show. It was a good show. I'm looking forward to Daredevil Season 3 or Defenders Season 2 and Jessica Jones Season 2. I want that. I want Jessica Jones Season 2. Who would you fuck, marry, and kill? Astafol, Sig, and Mordred. Okay, so I would fuck Mordred, kill Sig, marry Astafol. And so with that, I want to end this week's Chibit questions here. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.